Hi guys! Today I'm going to be talking about all of my piercings. So, disclaimer, if you don't like piercings, if you don't like tattoos, bye! I don't want any nasty comments about, oh that's so nasty, you look better without them, da 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 da. Thank you, I appreciate your opinion, but it is not needed. So, today I'm going to be talking about all my piercings. I have 5 piercings in total. I did have 6, but 1 got ripped out, and I'll tell you about that when I come to it. So the first piercings I ever got were my ear piercings. Of course, they're stretched now, but I got them when I was like 6 years old. My mom took me to Walmart and got my ears pierced. And I remember like sitting in the chair like freaking out because, oh my god, they're about to shove some stuff in my ears. I'm freaking out. I'm crying. My mom was like, calm down, you know, it'll be over in a second. It only hurts for a second. And all kinds of other stuff. And I remember sitting there, and there's 2 ladies on both sides. They got their guns lined up, and they're like, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. And I'm like, ah! Holy crap! You just shoved something in my ear. And after that, it was all done, and I remember my sister telling me, you know, the worst part is after, when it starts stinging and all kinds of other stuff, and I'm waiting for it. I'm like, okay, when does this start to hurt? When does this start to hurt? And it never really did that I can remember. So fast forward like 10 years later, and my next piercing was my belly button piercing. February 2nd of 2013, I think. Yeah, February of 2013. And it didn't hurt at all, but the healing afterwards was the part that hurt the most because it's really sore, you have to wash it, you have to clean it, and I like to sleep on my stomach, so that was the worst part, was sleeping on your stomach. And when you get a new piercing, you're not supposed to touch it, you're not supposed to play with it a lot, but me, I was really excited. I got, oh, you know, I got my belly button pierced, I feel good, I feel great, you know, I got something to show off, so I touched it a lot, which caused it to get infected, and it rejected, but it didn't reject all the way to where I had to take it out. It just rejected a little bit, so it's hanging on by a little piece of skin. I may go get it redone, I'm not sure yet, but I like my belly button piercing. I'm happy with it. Lip pierced. I didn't get my snake bites done at the same time. I got the right side of my lip pierced on October 21st of 2014 for my 15th birthday. And didn't hurt. It felt like if you've ever gone to the dentist and they've numbed your gums with Novocaine, that little needle pinch that you feel when they put the needle in your gums, that's what it felt like. It didn't hurt at all. It didn't cause me any problems. The only thing that I didn't like was afterward, you know, I'm not used to it, so when I went home and I went to eat something, I kept biting the bar because the bar was too long. And so after that, I switched it to a shorter bar, and everything was fine. And then after that, in February of 2014, February, like I want to say it was around Valentine's Day, I got my smiley pierced. Now, I don't have my smiley anymore because he must have pierced it in the wrong place or something like that. It must have been really shallow because I only had it for about a month maybe. And I woke up one morning and my smiley bar was in my mouth, and I was like, oh no, the ball came off, it slid out, but both balls were on it. So I was like, okay, maybe, you know, the hold stretched enough to let the bar slide through or whatever. And so when I went to go put it back in, I realized I couldn't get it back in. Why couldn't I get it back in? Because the skin where it got pierced had ripped. And so I was really devastated about that because my smiley was my favorite piercing out of all of them. And I was really sad. So after that, I got my left side of my lip done. And if you look at my snake bites, they aren't completely, like, what am I looking for? Lined up? I can't think of the word right now, but they're not completely together. I like it like that. Like, I think that makes my piercings unique because they're not the same in the same spot. This one is a little bit more to the center of my mouth and more up, while this one's more to the other side of my mouth and more down. But I like it. You can't you can't really tell that they're not even. So I like my snake bites. They're pretty cool. I want a lot more piercings in the future. I want to get an industrial bar. I want to get my tongue pierced. I want a lot more piercings. But my smiley hurt the most. My belly button was maybe a 2 out of 10. It didn't hurt at all. My smiley was maybe like a 7 out of 10. It didn't really hurt, but it was my most painful. My ears at the time hurt when I got them done when I was little, but that's because I was a wuss. And stretching them didn't hurt at all. If you're stretching your ears and it hurts, you're not doing it right. My right side of my lip didn't hurt at all. The left side of my lip hurt surprisingly a lot more than my right side. But, yeah, those are all my piercings, and I'm thinking about making a jewelry video or all about my belly button, all about my snake bites, etc. So if you want a video like that, like this video and tell me what you're looking for. I might do a plug collection, I might do a belly button ring collection, a lip ring collection, etc.